Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another in the series of the AJC online class. I just want to welcome you so that you are ready and prepared to go with us. I hope you had a good weekend. I did, because I was watching NCU and the same online broadcast, and I was very, very grateful for it, and I was happy. It was a great day. And I know if you watched it too, you would have been happy too. We're going to start our math lesson, but before we do so, we are going to pray. Let us pray. Get in an attitude of prayer so we can pray. Loving Father and our God, we come before you this morning to give you thanks and praise for waking us up and bringing us here to this session where we can learn. Be with us as we go through this session, Lord, and help us that we will learn what is there for us to learn, and we'll be able to put it in practice in our daily lives. Bless us, we pray, in Jesus' most precious name. Amen. Now today, we're going to start with an exercise segment. I want you to look at the slide and see what we're going to start with. Let's look at Brandon. Brandon loves football very much. And Brandon is going to do something before he starts his football game. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to warm up. So let's look at Brandon warming up. As Brandon going there, jogging around the field so that he can warm up for his football game. He doesn't want to miss any of the goals. He doesn't want to have his game going bad, so he has to warm up so that his muscles are ready and raring to go. So there goes Brandon. Now, there are other persons who like to exercise. They like to do other things as they exercise. And we're going to look at Leona. Leona is going around the track. But before she does so, she has to warm up. She has her friends with her, Jahalia, and others. So they're warming up so they can go around the track for their track meet. So Brandon went around the football field. Leona and her friends are going around the track. Let's see what is going to happen next. We have Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown wants to go around too, but Mr. Brown doesn't want to run like Leona and her friends. Neither does he want to jog around. So Mr. Brown says, you know what? Let me go in my little vehicle here. And I am going to go around my little track in the way I want to go. So here goes Mr. Brown. This way, and that, and this way, and that, until he's completely around. So that is Mr. Brown. So Brandon jogged around the football field. Leona and her friends did what? Leona and her friends jogged around their little path in preparation for their meet. And Mr. Brown did his in his car going around. Now, there is a special word that is going with us as we go. A special word. Can anybody tell me what that word is? Yes, I hear you saying around. Yes, around. What else? Somebody says going. All right. So it says around and going. So we can say going around. So Brandon was going around. Leona and her friends were going around. And Mr. Brown, even though he did not go on the field, he was going around too. Now I want you to look at the slide again. We have a figure there. This figure, you can go around. Trace that figure with your fingers going around. Trace that finger going with your hands going around. Your finger going around. Go on the outer edge. Outer edge. Good. So you have gone around too. So Mr. Brown went around, Leanna and her friends went around, Brandon went around, and you now are going around with your finger on that screen. Okay, when we go around and around and around, there's a word that we use. There's a word that is called perimeter. Some of you know that word, some of you may not know it, but that word perimeter can be broken up into two parts. Peri is a prefix, meaning around, and meter says it's a measure. So when we put them together, we have the word perimeter. So today we'll be talking about perimeter. Now, perimeter is not a distant word from people of long ago. In the Bible, that same concept was used. How many of you remember this song, Around the Walls of Jericho? Yes, Around the Walls of Jericho. You know that song, and it came out of a story. It came out of this story with Joshua. God told Joshua to let the people march around the city, right around the wall, the perimeter walls of Jericho. March around, and you were supposed to do so once each day, and on the seventh day, you would march around 7 times, and then what? The horns would be blown, and the people would shout. And they did all of that in obedience to God's word. And after all of that, what do you think happened? All right, let's join us in this song now. You know it, and I'm going to ask you to find a path in your home where you can go around and sing this song with us. Let's go. 1, 2.
Around the walls of Jericho, around the walls of Jericho, around the walls of Jericho, the army went. 7 times without a shout, 7 times without a shout, 7 times without a shout. The army went. When the people gave a shout, when the people gave a shout, when the people gave a shout, the army went.
When
the people
gave a shout.
When the people gave a shout. When the people gave a shout, the army went.
Okay, very good. Now, did you shout at home? Did you? I'm sure some of you did. But what happened when you shout? What did mommy say? Oh, your mommy said you're making too much noise. What did your mommy say? Oh, your mommy didn't say anything, but your sister said you had to go outside so you could hear the rest of the maths lesson. Oh, I see. You know what happened at Jericho? At Jericho, the walls fell down. Do you think that the walls in your house would have fallen down if you just shouted? Do you think that maybe a glass would break or whatever else would happen because you shout? No. This was not so with Jericho. There is something else that caused that to happen. God was to be obeyed. God told them what they should do, and they had to obey. So it came with obedience, obedience to God's word. They were to march around once each day, and then the 7th day they marched around 7 times. Then the horns were blown, and the trumpet was sounded, or trumpets were sounded, and then the walls fell down flat. Now this came about, and that victory for Joshua came because they obeyed God. Obedience to God is important. God says, if you love me, keep my commandments. Say that with me, boys and girls. If you love me, keep my commandments. And that is what God says. And there are many things God commands us to do. He has given to us 10 golden rules, we call them. Some person says 10 love rules, but these are rules that we live by. He has extended some of them to say we are to love one another. And this is important. It is important to God that we love each other. So remember, as we go around the walls of Jericho, it is not just going around, but being obedient to God's word. All right. We too, in the perimeter, doing perimeter, have to be obedient. There are simple rules we have to follow. We have to know what to do when we are doing a perimeter. First of all, we are going to look at some different shapes. And we are going to go around these shapes Let us start with this one here, this blue one. We're going to go around this shape. We can go around it to find the pyramid. We can go around using a string. And I'm not giving any measurement to it right now. I'm just showing you that we can go around using a string. So we go from one end here to the other. Then we go here. Then we go to the other. And we have completed that. Now, when we are finished here, we don't just say, well, that is a measurement. We use a ruler. Your ruler is not as big as mine, but your ruler tells the same thing that my ruler is telling. I'm going to put my string, the same measurement I got around the triangle. I'm going to put it on my ruler to see what was the distance around. I am using this section marked centimeters. So we go here to here. And my ruler tells me that this triangle measures 65 centimeters. Okay, we have another figure here. This one you can't even tell me the shape because you can't say it's a triangle, you can't say it's a square, you can't say it's a rectangle, but it's a shape anyhow. So we can go around this shape to find out what the measurement of the shape is. So we are going around the perimeter, the shape, the perimeter. We go right around here with our cord. Can you guess how much it would measure? You can guess in the meantime, and then I'll tell you if you're correct. All right. What did you guess? 70 centimeters? What was your guess over there? 90 centimeters? Anybody else want to guess? Okay, 120? Let's see. We're putting it on the ruler here. We have 100 there. And we have 25. So it measures, this figure here measures 125 centimeters. So in order to find the perimeter around this figure, that is not really a regular or structured figure, we can use a string and measure it, go around, find the perimeter, and then place it on your ruler to find the number that you would get there. Okay. Now we want to look at different ways. I'm going to show you now some different shapes that we can use. We have a triangle here. We have a triangle. We also have another shape that we could call a square. We have a triangle and we have a square. Now I'm not going to measure it. I'm going to use a scale. So I'm going to just assign a number to the figures on the board. To this triangle, I will say 10 centimeters. We have 10 centimeters over here, 10 centimeters here. To the rectangle, to the square, I'm going to put 12 centimeters right here. And I'm going to stop for a while. Now these two figures, look at them. I can find the perimeter by adding them around. So the first time I did the string, now I'm just going to add. So we add 10 centimeters plus 10 centimeters plus 10 centimeters. What would my answer be? Very good. 30 centimeters. 10 plus 10 plus 10 would give us 30 centimeters. Now, many times children come to the teachers with their answer, and they didn't have like centimeters on it. They didn't have like centimeters on it. They had just 30. Do you think that is correct? No. Is it 30 dumplings? Is it 30 mangoes? 30 what? So you need to put the unit that you are working with. So we have 30 centimeters. Now we're going to continue with the same figure. Look at it. I'm going to erase something from it. I'm going to erase 2 of the measurements. Do you think we'll get the same? Do you think we'll get the same? Let us see. I'm going to put a little mark to show you something. Put a little mark there, a little mark here, and a little mark there. What is that mark saying to us? What is that mark saying to us? It is saying that all 3 sides, 1, 2, 3 sides, are equal. So if one side is 10 centimeters, it means that the other side is 10 centimeters too. And the other one is also 10 centimeters. See that? So our answer would be the very same thing, 30 centimeters. Now, what is this telling us about this triangle? What is it telling us about this triangle? It is telling us that this is an equilateral triangle. You have learned this when you were doing in geometry. All 3 sides are equal, and all 3 angles are equal. So this angle is equal to this angle and equal to this angle. So all 3 sides are equal, and all 3 angles are equal. So if I gave you only one measurement, you should still be able to find the perimeter. Let us move over here now. I'm just giving you one measurement here, and I'm giving you one piece of information. I'm giving you one measurement, and I'm telling you that it is a square. What will you do? This is a square, and I've only given you the measurement for one side. What will you do with it? You don't know? Of course you know. Yes, you know. We just did this one. And remember, all right, let me put something that I left off. Square tells us that what do you know about a square? A square has all 4 sides equal. So if I gave you this as 12 centimeters, it means that the other one that I did not tell you what it was is also 12 centimeters. And this one is 12 centimeters too. And this one is 12 centimeters. So we can add them now that we know the different measurements. So we have 12 plus 12 plus 12 centimeters plus 12. Let me see who will get the answer first. Try. Who will get the answer first? Boy or girl? We're going to have a competition a little later on. Boys get ready, girls get ready, because you're going to be competing. All right, let's see. 12, we could add it down like this. Two plus 2, 4, plus 2, 6, and plus 2, 8. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the answer, just 48? No. What is our answer? Good. 48 centimeters. 48 centimeters. Now, when you were doing polygons at school, your teacher told you that these 2 figures here that we're looking at are called regular polygons. Regular polygons. Why are they called regular polygons? They are called regular polygons. Why? Because they're regular? Well, what's your answer to that? Because the sides look alike? Maybe so too. They are called regular polygons, as you rightly said, because all the sides measure the same, and not only that, all the angles measure the same too. So if the sides measure the same and the angles don't measure the same, they are not regular polygons. Let's look at this triangle. This is a triangle as well. But if you look at this triangle, you could see a right angle. You could see a right angle here. It also has 3 sides, but it doesn't have 3 equal sides. And the angles are not equal either. So we have a right angle here in this triangle, and we have 2 acute angles right here. So this is a triangle. You can also find the perimeter of this triangle, but it is not a regular triangle. So I would have to have the measurement of each side in order to find the perimeter of this. While in this case with the regular triangle, I just need to know one measurement, and I need something to tell me that they are equal. And we use this little mark here, this symbol, to say that all sides are equal. The same thing happens over here, where we have our square. This is a regular polygon, because this side is equal to 12, this one is the same, this one is the same, and this one is the same. So these 2 are called regular polygons. We have here a 4-sided figure as well. This is not a square. What could we call this one? What do we call this one? A rectangle. If you notice, the rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides, which would not be the same as a square. The square has all 4 sides equal. So this is a regular polygon, the square, as well as this triangle here would be a regular polygon because it has all sides equal. So if you were to get a problem that asks you to find the perimeter, I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to give you a problem, and I want the boys, now boys get ready, girls get ready. I want to see which one would finish this problem first. I'm using the same square. And I'm giving you one measurement. Go. Boys, get going. Girls, get going. Let's see who would finish first.
Okay, guys. In the chat area for where you're watching it.
Okay. All right, we'll soon find out who sent the answer in first, whether it's boys or girls, or whether it's a boy or it is a girl. Let us work together. One side is 15. What do you know about a square? What do you know about a square? All 4 sides are equal and all 4 angles are equal. So we have 15 centimeters, 15 centimeters, 15 centimeters, 15 centimeters. So we're going to add now. We can add down as well as we can add across. So we have 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we put our 2 or 0 down and we carry our 2 as we always say. So it's 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our answer is 60. Is that so? No, it's not. Our answer is what? 60 centimeters.
Okay. Well,
was that a boy or girl?
We have Milton Gibbs with 60.
All right, so
We
Milton.
have Kenroy Vassell with 60. We also have Marcia Curry. That name sounds familiar with 60. And Janet White with 60. So you all did very well.
So the boys.
Congratulations. Oh, centimeters, sorry.
So did Marcia Curry have 60 centimeters or she just had 60?
Yes, she did, 60 centimeters.
And Milton had 60 centimeters?
Yes, they did. They all had centimeters.
Who got the score? Boys or both of them got the score?
Both
all right.
male and females got
All
the
right,
score.
so we had boys and girls. We have 2 boys and 2 girls. So girls, keep up your score. Don't let the boys win you. Because, they like to say that boys know maths more than girls. And I know that is not so. So come, let's go again. You are both correct, all correct, for 2 boys and 2 girls. So we're going to take these down now, these regular polygons. And we're going to look at one that we may call an irregular polygon. So we're going to take these down now. Hmm? Do what? Okay. We're going to be looking now at what you may call an irregular polygon. We're adding little concepts as we go along, so you just have to follow. If you need to ask any questions, do so quickly so we can get your questions over and move along. All right, we have here a rectangle. A rectangle. What do you know about a rectangle? What do you know about a rectangle? Okay, we have 2 sides that look alike, 2 long sides, and we also have 2 short sides. Now, when we compare it with the one we had before, the square had all 4 sides equal. But in this one, we have 2 long sides and we have 2 short sides. Now we can find the perimeter of the rectangle by adding around, just like you did with the figure here, or the one here, or the one here. We can add around to get it. But guess what? As we go more into mathematics, and we get to love mathematics more and more, there are some things that come up and we embrace them and we like to have them. We like shortcuts and short methods to things so that we can finish quickly, especially the boys, because the boys like to run quickly and get their things done quicker than the girls, because most times the boys love maths more than the girls. But it can be the other way around for some people. I'm going to write a little bigger as I was. Welcome back to our online classroom. I'm Kathleen Barnett from New Hope Prep School. We're going to continue. We're at the point where we were looking at the rectangle, and we were looking at finding the perimeter using the formula. The formula says perimeter. I'm going to give you the measurements now. And remember, boys and girls, you're going to work fast. We still have the score. Boys are 2, girls are 2. So we want you to send in your answers quickly so we can add to your score. At the end of it all, we will tell you who is the winner, which boy or which girl or which group will be the winner. And then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, we have 20 centimeters here. And we have 8 centimeters along the side. Now, I'm not giving any other measurement because you know what to do. You know what to do, we just did it. Remember that the length 2 lengths would be the same, and the 2 widths would be the same. Because we're working with the formula now, we don't have to write all of the things on the for itself. So we're going to go now. Oh, you were supposed to work. I'm supposed to wait on your answer. 2 seconds. This is easy going, man. No boy, no girl as yet. Or the break caused you to go to sleep. All right, let's go, man. All right, let's work this one together then. Length with 20 centimeters plus the width is 8 centimeters. Then you're going to multiply that by 2. 20 plus 8 would give you 28 centimeters. And you're going to multiply that by 2. You notice that sometimes we put the multiplication straight along, and sometimes we put it down. It doesn't matter which way you put it, as long as you have the thing correctly done. 2, 8, 16. We carry our 1 there. 2 2s, 4 and 1, 5. So our answer would be 56 centimeters. And remember, you must put the unit that you're working with. You must put the unit that you're working with. If you write 56 alone, that is not the correct answer, because it could be 56 apples, 56 mangoes, $56. We want you to know, or we want all of us to know, that the answer is 56 centimeters. All right. Any boy, any girl, any name for us? No? Okay. You didn't get a chance to work this one by yourself. So I'm going to put an easy one there that you can work quickly. No big numbers. And I will leave this right here to guide you along. Okay, I'm going to assign this number here now. 8 centimeters, 4 centimeters. Quickly. What happened to Milton? What happened to Marcia? Nobody calling in us quickly? Or they fell asleep while we had the break? All right, let's go together then. Maybe we'll hear a little later from them. But if they're too late in giving the answer, I am not going to put a score down for you. We have a name there?
Okay. We're seeing, this is Avril Dixon.
Avril is a boy or a girl?
This Avril seems like to be a female.
Okay.
She has 24 centimeter. Ray Bolt, well, that was the other one before. Oh, Keith Nugent has 24 centimeter. And we have, this is Niche.
Niche is a boy or a girl?
I think Niche is supposed to be a girl. When I ask that you type whether you're male or female, please. Chevenise Fraser, female, 24 centimeter. Then we have Niche, 24 centimeter.
So how many girls we have there and how many boys?
All right, so Nugent is 1. Avril is 1 girl.
I'm going to work in the meantime. You get and tell me whether it's boy or girl.
Okay.
Oh, so we have 8.
Then we have Javia. I think she's a girl. Javia
Plus,
Spence.
add them up and tell me at the end, please.
So Chevenise Fraser. All right, let me add them up and tell you.
So we have 8 plus 4 is 12 centimeters. 12 times 2 would give us 24 centimeters.
2 males, 3 females.
So we have winners. We have 2 males,
And 3
that's
females.
2 for boys, and 3 for girls. Boys, the girls are beating you out, man. You have to do something about that. So we have, our answer is 24
We have
centimeters.
another male, Skyers.
Skyers just calling in?
Yes.
Do you think we should
It's
give it
around
to
the
him?
same time. Yes, give
it to him.
Yes,
It's
sure.
because you're a boy, you know, you want to add up
No,
the
man,
boys' scores.
Skyers did
Because
call
this
you.
thing look like it's getting to a tie.
Because
And I don't want the
even
tie.
should work in 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8. Then the answer is 24 centimeters.
Oh, but Skyers didn't do the by formula. He did it the other way.
No.
But it doesn't matter really.
Yeah.
Any way you do it, as long as you're getting the correct answer, that is what we
Oh,
want.
and I heard that Avril is a male, so it probably should take away one.
Count it again and give it to me
No,
properly.
Avril was counted for the girls, so
No, let me give you a paper. You count it properly. Count them when you get them because
Avril is the
I don't want to say I'm biased. I want the girls to win. And I know you want the boys to win, but we all want to win. We all want to be winners. Okay.
All right.
So this is how we find our perimeter.
So, Miss, they're using their parents' Gmail.
Yes.
So say that. So the boys are maybe using their mother's Gmail account. That is why you see the female.
Okay.
Oh, I understand the boys are using their mother's Gmail account, but tell us in the whatever you tell us, whether you're a boy or a girl. Even if you're using mommy's phone, tell us if you're a boy or you're a girl because we are scoring and we want to say who will be the winner today. All right. No, when he tells me, then I'll just, if 3 boys or 4 girls, I'll just write the numbers there. Okay. So here we have it by formula. We're moving one step ahead now. So we're finished with finding, adding around. We're finished with, this we would consider an irregular shape because it doesn't have all sides equal. It has all angles equal, but all sides are not equal, and it has to meet the 2 criteria. It has to be that all sides are equal and all angles are equal. That would make it a regular polygon. Okay, we're going to take this down now. Oh, we have one more for you. Remember the football field we started with? Let's go to that slide. You remember that football field that we started with Brandon running, jogging around? Jogging around. There it is. We have measurements to that football field now. I want to see, 2 seconds, who will be getting that right. Find the perimeter of that field. Whether you want to find it by adding around or by doing by formula. What we need right now is the answer because we're finished with this part. How many boys and how many girls we have?
It would have been 4 boys and 2 girls.
You don't believe it. Are we ready for that one now? Come boys. Come boys. I'm not sure of what the second score is because we're not sure of the names, whether they were boys or girls. But we are getting this one now. And remember to state whether you're a boy or a girl.
All right. We see Joel Perkins.
Joel Perkins, that's a boy.
Skyers, another male.
Skyers is male.
Yes.
Omar, that's a boy, yes.
Okay. We see Chevanese Fraser.
That's a girl. Mm-hmm.
Keith Nugent, male.
But hold on a little bit.
Well, he has 2 answers.
Hold on a little bit. Hold on a little bit. What are they working? This one that is on the board right here?
Was on the board, yes.
But I'm writing scores and I don't know what the answer is.
300 one.
The answer is 300 and all those.
300 what?
Centimeters.
Right, 300 what?
But I recognize that Nugent withdraws his response.
Because he doesn't have centimeter on it.
He had 2 answers.
Oh, so taking off New Jane's own, yes.
Okay, we have Melissa Anderson. Girl,
Melissa, girl.
300. But she has 300 meters, which is the correct answer.
Well, that means she's the only one who got it right.
Yes.
The others had centimeters.
Centimeters,
So
yes.
let me rub off everybody else's own and leave just, what? Call her name? Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa Anderson.
Melissa Anderson. Very good, Melissa.
Chevanese also has 300 meters.
That's the girls, you know, the girls.
And
detailed.
Joel Perkins has 300 meters too. So
Joel
that's
has
the boy.
3. So that's 1 for the boys and 2 for the girls because they were paying attention to details. Very often we get our...
Yvonne.
See, I tell you again, another girl.
Okay.
Paying attention to detail.
Oh, from Facebook. Yvonne from Facebook.
Yvonne from Facebook.
Okay.
Thank you, Yvonne from Facebook. The girls are doing well.
Isabel had 300 meters from Facebook. That's what I did this one.
Isabel had what?
300 meters.
Oh, she's correct.
300 meters from Facebook, but it's wrong. She
No,
had
she's-
300 centimeters.
Okay.
Oh, she had. So Isabel's point is here?
Isabel.
Just give me the right ones. Just give me the right
Okay.
ones. Okay. So the girls are going ahead. Boys, you better wake up. You better wake up. All right. We're moving ahead now. We're going to be looking at compound shapes. And let me tell you something. The compound shapes are not hard, but you need to pay attention. So we're going to be looking at the compound shapes. Put the slide on for us, please. Okay, there we have it. We're using a graph leaf. We have compound shapes. And I'm going to put up this one on the board. That is what you're looking at. You take it off?
Yeah, I took it off.
All right, that is what you're looking at. All right?
Lines are visible. No, man, you can't. Let's stand and use the mark and brighten it.
Can't do
We
that.
can see. We can see.
All right. Here we have I've just taken a part out of the graph to put it on the board for it to be bigger so that you can see it. You're probably not seeing all the lines, but I'll just point. We have we're going to give this as 3 centimeters because we have 1 square here, 2, 3. So we'll call this 3 centimeters. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So we'll call that 4 centimeters. We'll call this 2 centimeters. And we'll call this 2 centimeters. Okay. You're asked there to find the perimeter of this figure that is on the board. Find the perimeter of this figure. But before you find the perimeter of the figure, there is something that you must do. Because in order to find the perimeter, you have to add the distance around, or use the formula we had before, or whatever it is. Remember, we started going around. But if you notice, there is no measurement right here, and there is no measurement right here. So in order to find the perimeter, you have to find those measurements first. You can't just add these that you see and call it the perimeter, because perimeter means, I'm listening, perimeter means distance around. Very good. Perimeter means distance around. So you need all measurements in order to get the perimeter. So let's go. Who would like to try? Take a try before I put in anything and say anything. Take a try. Let's hear what you have for us.
Chevenese. Well, Chevenese has 11 centimeters.
Okay, write down what Chevenese has.
Yes.
You'll take just 2 more before I go ahead and work.
Withdraw it.
Oh, Chevenese withdraw her answer. Oh, my. She realized that that isn't so, and it could not be so. Because remember I told you, you must find the sections that are not there. You must find the measurements for the sections that are not there before you can find the perimeter of the entire thing. Because perimeter means what? Distance around. Perimeter means distance around. So we need to work on that. As soon as you get your answer, send it in quickly.
This is
Just write down what she says, because I haven't worked it as yet.
Okay. This is niche.
Niche is a boy or a girl.
Is niche a boy or a girl? I'm not sure. It looks like a girl. She has 22 centimeters. Do we have the senior has 22 centimeters as well.
Senior, boy.
This is the Martino senior or junior rather.
They need to identify whether they're a boy or a girl, because we don't want to give the points to the wrong person. You need to
Chanel
identify
Campbell,
whether you're a boy
56.
or a girl.
Chanel Campbell 56.
Just write what they have, and then we'll see who is right or wrong.
And Dixon 22 centimeters. And Chevenix now have 22 centimeters. And Joel Perkins have 22 centimeters as well.
I will go with one more, and then I'll work.
And Skyers have 22 centimeters. That's a male.
I don't know the answer is yet. We're going to work it, and then we'll see which of those
That's
are the
correct.
correct. Okay, we're going to work now. Let's see. Now, in order to find the measurement for this part down here, there is something we must do. Earlier on, we knew that, or we were told, or you know that whatever is on this side of the rectangle is the same measurement that is at the other side. Whatever is on this side of the rectangle is the same measurement that is on the other side. So let's go. In order to find the measurement down here, we have to use two of the measurements that we have up here. So I'm going to move this down from here. Notice, what is the measurement up here? What is the measurement up here? 3 centimeters. So I'm going to just pull the top and bring it down to where you can see. I'm joining it here. So the measurement up here will be the same measurement from there to there at the top. So here will be 3 centimeters, because it's the same thing up the top here to complete this part of the rectangle. It's just that the rectangle is turned the other way. Let me turn it the other way for you to see. So whatever is at the top will be the same at the bottom here. So the 3 up here will be the 3 right here. And this little part that says 2 centimeters would be the measurement of down the bottom here. So in all, this entire length here, from here to here, would be 3 plus 2. So all of here would be 5 centimeters. All right? We do the same thing on the other side. We're going to use this measurement and this measurement to get over here. So we're going to rub out this question sign, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to move here and put it over here. So here is 2. So here would be 2 as well. Coming across here, right here, would be from here to here, would be the same as from here to here. So here is 2 centimeters here. Right here would be 2 centimeters. And up here where it's 4 centimeters, would be the same as this side from here to here. That is 4 centimeters. So when you add 4 centimeters plus 2 centimeters, your answer on this side, the length of that side, would be 6 centimeters. So now that we have all our measurements, we're now able to add around to get our perimeter. So let's go. 3 and 4, 7, and 2, 9, and 2 more, let's write. 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5. We could either write 5 or we could write 3 plus 2. same 5 you would get. But I'm going to write 5 plus 6 on this side, and we started with the 3 up there. So now we're going to add up to see what we have. 3 plus 4, 7, and 2 more, 9, and 2 more, 11, 11 and 5, 16, 16 and 6, 22. And is that 22 flour dumplings? No. 22 apples? No. The answer would be 22 centimeters. And you have to make sure you look, because if the thing says centimeters, you're not going to write meters for your answer, because that would be wrong. Okay, now let's hear who had 22 centimeters before I worked it. How many boys, how many girls?
All right, so we had Niche. I think it was.
Niche is a boy?
I think that's female.
Niche is a female?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, based on the first name. We have another male. We gave 22.
So that's female.
So one male.
Then we have a male.
And then we have another male. Dixon.
Male. They only give you the last name? They're not giving any first name?
The mother's name is Avril, but the son must have been Dixon.
They need to write the thing in there. Okay.
Okay. Then we have Joel Perkins, another male.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Niche is a boy.
So we have to take this point from the girls to give to the boys.
Chevany's finally got the correct answer. Fraser.
Okay, that's a girl.
Melissa Anderson, female, sorry.
Female.
And then we have another female. This is the Raybold family.
Good.
And Keith Nugent now, which was very interested. He said 6 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. Those are the missing numbers.
Good.
And in all, it is 22 centimeters. That's very good.
Very good. So that's for Nugent and boy.
Yes, Ricardo Porcius, 22. And I think that's it.
All right, that's it.
Corey got.
You have to put her, and so she's a girl, put her in. Why you want to leave out Marcia Curry?
No.
Put her in, man. No, you can't leave out Marcia Curry. She's in the program too.
Yes.
All right. So our answer is 22 centimeters. I'm going to change the numbers now, and you're going to do this one now. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to say do. And I'm going to see all those who are thinking and working together. I'm going to turn the figure around so that you're not seeing any square sides, because I don't want it to deceive you. All right. Here we go now. Okay. Now look out, because I am not telling you anything now. 8 centimeters. What is, it's too high? Okay, now look out. This is not a trick, but look out. 8 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 12 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters. Let's see if you need any more information there. Okay, go ahead and work that sum for me now. Oh, just 2 different markers. The boys should be finished by now. What about Nugent? Nugent, you're doing well. And come, Marcia, don't let the others pass you by. Come on up, Marcia. You should be the first one getting this answer now.
So Dixon is Richard.
Richard?
Yeah, Richard Dixon.
Richard, I think you're in the runnings too, so come on up. Come on up. I've just switched things around and I want to see how you get it done.
Danny Campbell has 30.
Write down her answer.
Okay.
Danica is first. Danica is a girl.
Yes.
Danica is a girl. Good. I like when the girls are on top of it and let the boys know that you can do the math too.
And Damartino Sr. He's the second person.
The Martina Senior.
Mm-hmm. Then Thorpe.
That's a boy. That's a male.
Yeah, male. Yeah.
Okay. Skyers is doing well, you know. His name is coming up. Is it a boy or girl?
I think
That name Skyers has been coming up.
Laura.
Marcia Curry, Skyers,
Laura.
Nugent, and who else?
I think Laura is.
That Dixon. They're doing well, you know. They're doing well. They're my A students.
Ricardo Porteous.
Porteous, I heard that one before too. Good.
32.
They're my A students.
And then you have Dwyer.
Dwyer is the first time hearing that one.
I'm seeing a Simone Dwyer, but I don't know if it's male or female.
Simone is a girl.
Yes, but I don't know if it's a mother or that's a child.
Well, we tell them to put in the names so we can only go by the names we see.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. The A students should be ready with the answers. The B students will come on along afterwards, but the A students get going. Those are the A students that call in have answers.
Mm-hmm. They might have answers. Yeah.
All right. And they are the same answers or they have different answers?
Well, with those Richard answers yet.
Come on, Richard. Send in your answer, man. Send in your answer.
Oh, Richard has it now.
Richard has the same answer as the others?
Well, his answer is 37.
No, you don't have to tell him the answer. Somebody just write what you say.
No, they're all seeing each other answers well.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and work now.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we see you're going to take any more answers?
No,
because once I work, you can't take any more answers.
That's it.
All right. So we have two sides to find in order to get the answer. Because remember, we cannot find the perimeter without finding all the sides. We need to find the perimeter. So now, how are we going to find this side? And how are we going to find this side? All right. Let us start with top to bottom. We already know that this part is 5, which means that the part coming down here, right here, would be 5 centimeters. Now this part is 5 from here to here, and all of here is 8. What would this part be? 3. We know that. And if this part is 3, then this part would be 3. Following that? Remember, so we break it right here. If here is 5 and all of here is 8, then this part here would be 3. And if this part here is 3, based on what we learned before, this part here would also be 3. So it's 3 centimeters up here. All right, we now need to find this part. All of here is 12. All of here is 12 centimeters, and a part of it from here to here is 7, which means that the other part here would be what? What number, when you add it with 7, you get 12? 5, good. So this part here would be 5 centimeters. And if this part is 5 centimeters, the other part over here that we're looking for would be 5 centimeters, based on what we learned before. So we now have the measurement for all the parts. And let's see now, where are we going to start? Let's start at the top. 5 plus 12 plus 8, because remember 5 and 3 still give back 8, plus 5 here, plus 3 right here, plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. We have all the measurements now. We're going to add. Which way we want to add from? This way or that way? It doesn't matter. 5 and 12, 17. 17 and 3, 17 and 8, sorry. 17 and 8, 25. 25 and 5, 30. 30 and 3,
33.
plus 7. All right, let's see if I added wrong. Let's start the other way. 7 and 3, 10. 10 and 5, 15. 15 and 8, 23. 23 and 12, 35. 35 and 5, 40. So I don't know if I'm correct because I hear some other answers over there. I got 40 centimeters. Let's check it over to see because everybody make mistakes. Only Jesus doesn't make mistakes. So let's check it over and see. If all of here is 12 and right here is 7, then here will be 5. If all of here is 8 and a part is 5, here will be 3, here will be 3. So we have the measurements correct. We only need to add correctly. So let's put it the other way and add it because I heard that person's getting what, 37. So let's add 5 plus 12 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7. Do we have all the measurements? Okay. 7 and 3, 10. 10 and 5, 15. 15 and 8, 23. 23 and 2, 25. And 5 more would make 30. And you're carrying 3, 3 and 1, 4. So our answer is 40 centimeters. Who got that answer?
Okay. All right, so the first person to have 40 was, I think that's Joel.
I thought you said they had 37. It was the one before.
Yeah, no one. Some persons had 40. Joel Perkinson made
That's
40.
a boy?
Yes. And this is Lorraine Bryan, female.
Lorraine is a female, yes.
Yes. And we also had Nish, a boy, I heard.
Nish is a boy.
Yeah, 40 centimeters. Then we had Richard Dixon. That's Avril.
That's a boy.
Boy, 40 centimeters. And then we have Marcia Curry.
Marcia
40.
Curry. Whoa, Marcia getting it, man. A student.
Danny Campbell.
That's a girl.
40.
40.
Richard Porteous, 40.
Boy.
Boy. And I think Laura Skyers.
Laura.
This is it's Laura.
That's a girl.
Girl, Skyers. And then we have, this person came way after, so I wouldn't.
This person came after I worked this sum.
Yes.
So don't even bother to tell me that one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to add up the scores so far, and you will see whether the girls are winning or the boys are winning. Let's go. 2 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for the boys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for the girls. So it's a tie. It's a tie, but we must get a tiebreaker. So I'm going to rub out these scores right here, and I'm going to put 16 at the top of all of the two of them. So we can continue. So we have 16 for the boys, 16 for the girls. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, boys, too. All right, so we're taking these down now, and we're going to go now to some problem solving. Girls, get ready. We're going to go on slides, and we're going to see, put them one at a time. And guess what? The PEP students better get ready, because we have some simple PEP ones for them, some simple performance tasks for them. Maybe one simple performance task, but you know the performance task comes in multiple questions. So you have one question, but you have a part A, a part B, and a part C, but we're not starting there. We're going to start with the simple ones that we've been working, and you'll be able to get through that. Look at the slide now.
Slide.
Look at the slides. Slides not coming up? Okay. Problem number 1 says, each side of an equilateral triangle is 9 centimeters long. What is its perimeter? And let me just remind you that when you have problems like these, there are always clues in the problem to let you know exactly what you are to do. Now, this one has a clue that can help you, like all the others. Look for the clue in the sentence and work that problem for me. We're looking for the answers now. Go ahead and work. Come on now, boys. Try to pick, well, boys and girls are even right now, 16 points each. Let's go see who will break that tie.
Well.
Somebody coming to the answer already? Mm-hmm. Wow, that is good. Mm-hmm. That is good.
First person to answer was Joel Perkins.
Perkins?
Yeah, Joel Perkins is the first answer.
And that is correct?
Yes.
That means, don't talk the answer.
No.
That means Joel is the A++ student. A++ student, that one. Coming up, all right. That one is easy. Easy. Marcia should be first in bringing up this one, you know, because it is easy. And I'm going to show you why it is easy. All right, ready to go now. Let's hear the answers that they have.
Okay.
No, who have answers? Do you have many persons there?
Yeah, man, there are a few persons.
We have a few persons.
Yes, so Joel Perkins have 27. Danny Campbell has 27. Lorraine Bryan has 27. And I see Lorraine Henry has 27. Chevenise Fraser has 27.
All right, hold a little for me. You're going to cut off there, right? All right, start again and tell me who was, boy or girl.
All right.
Give me the name.
Male, Joel Perkins.
Joel Perkinson.
Then we have Danny Campbell second.
Girl.
Then we have Lorraine Bryan.
Girl
third.
again.
Lorraine Henry, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Chevenise Fraser, girl.
Wow, the girls are going.
Joel Patterson, male.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Chenault Campbell.
Chenault?
Yeah, that's incorrect. Ricardo Portas, male.
No, hold on a little bit. Chenault is a girl or a boy?
But the answer was wrong.
Oh, well. Please let us know it's male or female. Please let us know.
So Ricardo Portas, male.
Didn't I have Ricardo? Or I didn't put him? Okay.
Paula Jackson.
Paula.
Jackson, female. Patrick Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the respondent is a girl, actually. But I think it's the father names that. 27, that's correct. Mm-hmm. Then we have Laura Skyers, 27. Mm-hmm. Then we have Devonique Edwards, female.
Wow, the girls got this one.
Marcia Curry.
Marcia again, wow, bright girl.
Deshaun Jackson, Deshaun Jackson. That's like
Deshaun?
No, it's Daishon.
But we don't know what is, if it's a boy or a girl.
We don't know. And then Joel Patterson got it correct as well.
All right. Jackson, please let us know whether you're a boy or a girl so we can put the point to the right place. All right? We're going to work it now.
Another male got it correct as well.
Which other male?
I don't remember his name, but it's...
But he said male?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shay Apple, that seems like a girl. And then you have Richard Dixon again, 27. They all answer at the same time.
All right.
Well,
Finish?
yeah.
All right. We cut off there. Now, I may not have said this, but I'm sure it came out. What are the clues? What are the clues in the sentence? It says each side of an equilateral triangle is 9 centimeters long. What is the clue in that sentence? Equilateral. Equilateral means that all sides are equal. All three sides are equal. So equilateral tells us that all three sides are equal. And guess what? Because all three sides are equal, you don't even have to add. We had 9 centimeters. All you had to do was say 9 times 3 because each side was the same. Each side had equal measurement. So this is an advantage you have when you want to work quickly. In a case like the square, that one, the square tells you that all 4 sides are equal. So if you get one side of a square and you're asked to find the perimeter of the square, all you have to do is just to multiply by 4 because the 4 sides are the same. So if I gave you this 10 centimeters and I said to you, find the perimeter of that square for me, all you have to do is say 10 times 4. 10 times 4 because it's all 4 sides are the same. All right? So that's that. Now, second one. Slide.
On the slide.
Okay, we're on the slide now. This says, how many meters of wire should Joe's father buy to fence his, correction there, his rectangular garden, which is 60 meters long and 45 meters wide? You know, the word his should have an H on it, so I'm pointing out the correction to you so that you know it is supposed to be. How many meters of wire should Joe's father buy to fence his rectangular garden, which is 60 meters long and 48 meters wide? So we're looking at a rectangle. And some things that you can use to help you along when you're doing these problems is if you have a picture in your mind of what the thing looks like, you can draw it. Draw it so that you can get through it quickly. So we have a rectangle here. This is what you're looking at. A rectangular. All right? Anybody with any answers here?
All right, I'm seeing one. Well, they're coming in so quickly. All right.
Let them come in because they want the points, man. They want the points. So that is why they're coming in quickly. Because remember talking about our A students. Come.
Okay. Lorian Henry has 216.
So do you know if the answer is correct that you're telling me there now? If you stop now, I'll just take and work it out.
All right, you can stop there.
Okay, we're stopping. So we're working out 60, 48. And we can do one of two things. We can either add around or use a formula, length plus width multiplied by 2. All right? So we can add around 60 plus 60, that is 2 lengths, and 48 plus 48. 8 and 8, 16. 2 6s 12, and 1 13, and 4 17, and 4 more 21. So anybody with that answer? Good? Several. Give me the names now.
All right, the first person with that answer is Lorian Henry.
Lorian Henry.
That's female. I think Niche is, well, I'm going to think it's a female again.
Niche is a female? All right.
And then we have Sophia.
Sophia.
216.
The girls are beating up the boys.
Then we
Whoops.
have, I'm not a male, Jackson is male, I get to understand. 216. Joel Perkins, male again.
Joel is a bright boy.
Chevenise Fraser, that would be female. Shea Apple, female.
You see the girls are going?
Danny
Girls
Campbell.
are going, man. Danik is a girl.
Then we have, this is Safari Topaz Johnson, girl, 216, girl. Oh, Laura Skies is always a male.
Laura is a male.
Yes.
Okay.
Paula Jackson, that's female, sorry. Marcia Curry, female.
Marcia is getting so bright I can't.
Devonique Edwards,
That's a girl.
girl. Then we have Thorpe. Well, we're not sure if it's a boy
Is
or a girl.
Thorpe a boy or a girl? Let us
We're
know.
going to skip that one because we're not sure. Joel Patterson, male. And then we have,
That's the last one.
that's it.
All right. Okay. So we have the answer there, 216. Now we have one last one for you, one last one. And this one now comes with different parts. Pay attention to it and work as fast as you can. Put it on the slide for me, please. Now, this is our final problem, but it comes with different parts. You have a gold cord 4 meters long to put around a square pillow. Each side of a pillow is 75 centimeters. Draw the pillow, put in the measurements. What is the perimeter? Now, we're not going to see when you draw the pillow, but we will know if you're correct when you put the correct perimeter in. The second part of it says, is the cord long enough? Explain how you know. The third part of it says, the cord is sold at $500 per meter. How much would you pay for the piece of cord used around the pillow? Piece of cord used around the pillow. And that is our final problem, but it comes in 3 parts. So you'll need a little longer to work that one out.
Yeah, work it out. We have a card 4 centimeter long, 4,000 each side of 75 centimeter. So that's 400 centimeter, 75 centimeter. Yes. Okay, so that's 500 per meter. How much is it? That's 500 times 300. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $150,000.
Okay, are we ready? I've done the first part for you by drawing the pillow. I am putting up, what do you know about the, put that slide here for me, please. Let me just read the question again.
Slide.
The slide. Right. The first part says, draw the pillow. It says each side of the pillow is 75 centimeters. 75 centimeters. Now, if it tells you that each side of the pillow, you can put it back. If it tells you that each side of the pillow is 75 centimeters, what do you know about the figure that you're drawing? What do you know about the figure that you're drawing? Yes, the figure that you're drawing is a square. So I have placed a square there for you. So the figure you're drawing is a square because it says it's 75 centimeters on each side. There we have it. So the perimeter would be 75 centimeters times 4. Remember what I told you? When you have a regular polygon, 4 5s 20. 4 7s 28 and 2, 300. So the measurement, the perimeter, oh, anybody sent in the answer? Okay. The perimeter would be 300 meters. And this would be your pillow. Your pillow would look like that. What is the next part of the question, Uncle?
What is the perimeter? Okay.
We got that.
Is the card long enough?
You have to cut off there and say no way.
Yeah, man. Is the card long enough?
All right. The question is the cord long enough? How many persons have 300 here?
Several. All right. Where do we start? No?
All right. Don't take any more answers right now.
That one.
Is the cord long enough? Is the cord long? They answer that too?
Wait.
They should answer that.
Wait, we have Lorian Henry for the first part of the answer.
Lorian.
That's correct. Safia.
Quickly.
Is it still Lorian? The same Lorian. And then we have Jordan Dyke. Jardine Dyke. That's girl.
Jardine is Jordan.
Jardine.
Okay.
Girl. Then we have Dasheen Jackson.
That's
Male.
wait. Jordan was a girl.
Yeah.
Dasheen is a girl.
Male.
Okay.
Then we have for the first part of the this person is Hellas Doctor F8. This person is male. 300.
Male. All right.
Then we have SOR Malcolm. I think that's male. 300.
That's
And
it.
Rose Roden, female. And then we have Shea Apple, 300.
That's a girl.
Yeah. Ahmad Howell. That's a
Omar?
Girl. That's a girl. That's a boy, rather. So take away from the girl there. Chevenise
I
Fraser.
didn't put on anything for Omar because I didn't hear the name.
Okay.
Omar.
Yeah. So Chevenise Fraser, girl. And Skyers, male. And then, okay, I think Jackson mentioned the card is long enough, but didn't give a reason.
All right. The second part of the question says what?
Is the card long enough?
Is the cord long enough?
And or to explain
The
how
cord is long enough. Yes, it is long enough. I don't. Did anybody explain?
No.
All right. Let us discuss that part.
Yes, somebody explained.
Who explained?
Laurie and Henry explained.
Okay, we give her
Says
one.
because 1 meter equals 300 centimeters, so 4 meter would be 400 centimeters.
Very good. Very, very good.
the
That's what
conversion.
Lorraine. That's Lorraine.
Yes,
Very good. Please note that one says 4 meters, while the other measurements were saying centimeters. So we have to convert the 4 meters to centimeters in order to show the difference.
Yes.
So 4 meters is equal to 400 centimeters because 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. And the pillow, when we add the pillow around, 75 times 4, we got 300, which means that the cord, the gold cord is longer than the perimeter of the pillow. So they had enough cord. All right? Who gave me that answer?
Lorian gave that
Lorian.
answer. And also, I think Joel gave a similar answer as well.
All right.
He said the perimeter cord is long enough because 300 centimeters is 3 meters, so it went the other way around.
All right.
And the cord is 4 meters.
Very good, very good. So we're at the final section of that now. What is it?
The cord is sold at $500 per meter. How much would you pay for the piece of cord used around the pillow?
Or the cord is sold at $500 per meter. But they're not asking for the length of the cord or the cost of the cord that the person had. They're asking for the cost of the cord that goes around the pillow. And that is our final answer. So we have, this is the length of the cord that went around the pillow. 300 centimeters. And 300 centimeters is equal to 3 meters. And if 1 meter costs $500 for 1 meter, 1 meter RE, then 3 meters would be 3 times that. So our answer would be $1,500. That is our final Question. Anybody got that one?
Yes.
Before I add up?
We have Shay Apple got it.
Shay's a girl.
Girl. Well, yes.
Go.
Well, yes, seems like a girl here. And then the next person, Joel Patterson, got the same amount. Somebody's, well,
And that person, we're going to total now. We're going to total.
Danny Campbell also.
Danik is a boy.
I think that's a girl.
Danik is a girl. All right. We're going to total. That is our final problem for today. And you will see the answers there and everything. Now, I just want to close off with you today. And after I finish, you will just get the score. I want to close today with Psalm 125, verse 2. It says, as the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth, even forevermore. Remember, we were talking about roundabout. We were talking about perimeter going around. And we spoke about around the walls of Jericho and all of that. So we are closing. And I say it again. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth, even forevermore. Let us close in prayer. Loving Lord, we thank you for the opportunity we have of talking to you. We thank you for sparing our lives, and we thank you for being with us as we go along. You have promised that even in this time, you are going to be with us, and we can claim that promise because you never lie. We thank you for the opportunity of sharing with children in Jamaica and outside of Jamaica. And help, Lord, that they will not only listen to the perimeter, but they will listen to the words of the Lord as he has assured us that he will be with us and he will surround us with his love. Bless us today and forevermore we pray. Amen. Okay, we're going to give you the scores now. We have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 for boys. And we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 for girls. Yay for the girls. We are so happy for you. And you know, we have a bright student, your master, Corey, there. Every answer she come up with is right, you know. She must be the one that helped the girls along. Congratulations, boys, and congratulations, girls. And we'll see you next time in our EJC online classroom. Thank you all.